All right. Chapter 1157 of One Piece. Reaction is about to start right now. Let's get right into it, right? Okay. Chapter 1157, The Legendary Bar. Okay. Only Child Yamato in the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 39. He died protecting the village from Kaido, leaving no trace of his body behind. Okay, interesting. I know in the last chapter they kind of pulled up to this grave of this apparent warrior. So clearly this is dedicated to Odin, I'm assuming. He died protecting the village from Kaido, leaving no trace of his body behind. Sounds about right, to be quite honest, but let me know if you think that's somebody else down in the chat or the comment section, and let's keep it going, right? All right, we got a note from Oda. Recently, I've had Otoko wa Surai yo. It's tough being a man, playing in the background while I do color work. Once you say it, it's all over. Hopefully everything's going all right at home for Oda. You know, hopefully his wife isn't giving him too hard of a time, because that's low-key what that sounds like to me. But let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Turn this down just a little bit. There we go. All right. Now I'm not quite as bright. All right. Foot Colony, Temple of the International Philanthropy Federation. The Rocks Crew in action. Woohoo! This is a ton of loot. Let's haul it all out. Nice work. That's everything. Let's book it. And there's a bunch of the Rocks pirates. They shooting, they blasting, they got a bunch of stuff that they just stole on their way out of wherever this place is. Please stop. That money was donated for poor children in need. Like, these people give up about that, like, realistically speaking here. Let's keep it going. Yeah, right. If that's true, why hasn't it been turned over? You were gonna keep it, right? So, oh, they on some Robin Hood, but they, instead of giving it to the poor, they're giving it to themselves. Hey, Achoku, hey, lower the lift. We're still underground. Shut up already. Hey, Shiki. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about him. Shiki forgot what his part in the plan was. Clearly, what the hell? Toss. Chow. Somebody's throwing a bomb. What is this? Whoosh. Hmm. Is that Whitebeard? Yeah, Whitebeard's going, And jihahaha, this way the rest of us all get bigger cuts. Yo, Shiki threw a bomb at Whitebeard to try and blow his ass up. Him and Kaido, actually, and at least one other person. Yo, Shiki's crazy, bro. He's trying to cut the rock screw in half so they get bigger cuts, which is nuts to me. Damn it, these bastards know everything about us. Isn't the army here yet? They're close, sir. Then we can't let them escape. Yes, sir, Lord High Priest. Who the hell they got on this island that could stop even one of these people? Keeping it a buck. Seal the temple. Yeah, these iron bars just sprung up. They're trying to trap us, eh? I'll bust through out of the way. Out of the way. What? Big Mom is kind of a badass in her younger days, I can't lie. The hell? Is the island sinking? Nah, this is Whitebeard going to work with his devil fruit. It's interesting. Okay, so he had his devil fruit at this point in time. When did Whitebeard get his devil fruit is a golden question in my eyes, since we're not going to see that in this flashback, clearly. No, this is an earthquake. It's got to be his handiwork. Newgate! And everybody falling out the sky. That's why y'all can't mess with Whitebeard. He's clearly the second strongest out of everybody here. You know what I'm saying? The temple is this is why that's why Shiki wanted to get him out the way, because Shiki's probably third place right now. Gotta admit, I'm a bit jealous I can't do that. Kaido saying this to Whitebeard. Interested in getting a power, huh? You'd better choose wisely if you seek one out. You'll be stuck with it for life. Good point. It's really cool seeing Kaido and Whitebeard interacting, by the way. It's just like, man, it brings me back to the first part of the story when they were each their own emperor and whatnot, and the interaction that could have happened if Kaido did go to Marineford and wasn't stopped by Shanks. Who was it? Which one of you tried to ditch us down there? Says my man with the I think it's Silver Axe, maybe not. Newgate. Oh no, I already read that part. My bad. And they look up at Shiki. Figures it'd be you, Shiki. Oh, Kyo-kun. Thank goodness you survived. I was so worried about you. What the hell are you all doing? Everybody move it. I'm gonna kill your ass. You at least kept the treasure safe, right? Of course. Hey, Rocks, look at the shore. It's the Navy. Also, the Rocks pirates have completely hijacked this flashback. So let me just say that because I forgot that this is supposed to be the Loki and Harold's flashback, realistically. All right, anyway, it's the Navy. Ha. New challengers have shown up. Hey, knock it off with the infighting. This ain't the time. We should have been getting ready to ship off. The Marines are everywhere. That was fast. Did someone leak our plans? Whitebeard is thinking. Screw it. No point prepping to sail now. I know this isn't a manga right here. Get ready to fight. If he is, he a badass for surviving this. Plunder everything and sink them all. Rock's got that crazy look in his eye, yo. I love it. In a mere 2 years since their formation, the record of the Rock's crew spoke for itself. 16 documented raids, 76 sunken ships, 14 ports reduced to ash, 5 towns wiped off the map, 1 nation brought to ruin, 3 unprecedented violations of Article 18 of international law, and 25 criminal records quietly erased. Interesting. Even with the future Pirate King, Gold D. Rogers sailing the seas, it would not be an overstatement to refer to this period as the era of rocks. Yeah, no shit. Even though somehow this all disappeared and isn't a part of history no more. Anyway, Inishi Island in the New World. Okay. What are you doing? Leave this place at once, Harold. All non-affiliated nations are considered lawless territories. Don't concern yourself with the humans living here. They have no rights. That's crazy. That's messed up. The world government can't just decree everything like that. Let them go. This country gave aid to Elbaf during our famine out of the kindness of their hearts. They are our friends, our saviors. King Harold, help us. Wow, these people are all, they tied up. And the government is taking over their island. They basically, oh man, it's crazy. Harold is a real one because I think it was just 1 or 2 chapters ago where Elbaf was going through this entire famine. And yeah, I kind of made a comment about how it's kind of ridiculous that a bunch of humans ended up saving these giants from hunger because, you know, obviously a human meal versus a giant meal. But Harold is a real one because he doubled back and was like, oh, these people that saved us are in trouble. Now it's my turn to return the favor. We're not leaving without repaying our debt. Harold, you understand that... Sorry. Excuse me. Harold, you understand that Elbaf is under consideration for becoming a member nation, correct? Intervening to help us would be one thing, but you'll only hurt your membership bid if you intervene on behalf of a non-affiliated country. He might be a vice admiral. I think he's a vice admiral. So stay out of the way, Harold. And he just shoots this woman that's tied up. Oh my God. You scum. You aren't human. And he jumps off the ship with his sword. Yo, let's go. Let's go, Harold. Action time. Let's go. King Harold exposed. Elbaf monarch sinks innocent battleship. Oh my God. Alliance with government revealed as a ploy. Wow, it's crazy. World Economic Journal. Is Big News Morgan still the person for the World Economic Journal at this time, you think? Or maybe it's his pappy? Vo ha ha ha, you see? That's the government for you. Let's drink at the castle, Harold. This gotta be rocks. Ida's Tavern in Elbaf. Don't be dumb. I'm not letting a man with a reputation as bad as yours come into the mainland. Your whole nation should be joining up with me. Also, it's crazy that Ida still lives outside of the mainland. But anyway. Come on, Harold, give it up. I can't stand seeing your grovel to the government anymore. I don't know why. I really like Rox's speech pattern. But anyway. Oh my God, Harold's bald. Sooner or later, Elbaf will become a member nation of the world's government. Did you think shaving your head was a sign of good faith? Is that a cultural thing you got from somewhere? This guy got jokes. Garp laughed at me too. Garp? That guy hates the top brass. He'd also be better off as a pirate. That's really interesting for Rox to say that. They're a massive organization, sure. They have corrupt trash in their ranks, but the Navy is a fine army. The average Marine helps save people on a day-to-day basis. Some of them already come from Elbaf, like John Giant, who gets wrecked by Whitebeard in the Marineford, by the way. If more of our country's warriors followed suit, they could use their boundless strength to really make a difference for people everywhere. Now that's terrifying. Rox is that guy, yo, I love him. Why don't you talk some sense into him, Ida? I wish I could. If Harold was my son, I'd tell him, you should choose your friends wisely. That's funny. She's talking about you, dummy. Hey, don't take shots at me. Oh, well, he knows. Navy HQ. If a giant were to roll over in their sleep, people could be crushed to death. What the fuck? If one just loses their temper, lives could be lost. Do you really think humans can coexist with such creatures? Who's saying this? That's the gist of what they told me. Okay, who's saying this? They really said all that? Yep. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They're fine letting him join the Navy, but that's all, huh? Vice Admiral Garp, Luffy's grandpa. And he looks like Luffy right here, which I love. Harold is an honest man. He's trying to learn from history and change Elbaf. Vice Admiral Sengoku, future Fleet Admiral, yeah. There's rumors he's been scouted by rocks. If that's true, the Navy might not be able to stand against them. Vice Admiral Osuru, future Great Staff Officer. And you make good points, but it is what it is. Damn it, we're really stuck between a rock and a hard place now. Admiral Kong, future Commander-in-Chief. Interesting. I wonder who the other, well, one of the admirals got wrecked in the last chapter, so I wonder who the third admiral was at this time. But continuing on, now we're at 42 years ago, Hachinosu. This is huge. This is really huge. This is big news. Shakuyaku has quit as captain of the Kuja Pirates. That means there's no chance we'll run into her at sea anymore. That's crazy, yo. She was such a badass that the freaking Rocks Pirates were shook about her being on the seas. That is crazy, bro. We need to see current Shaki in action, I can't lie. Or even this version, both versions, really. But anyway. It can't be. I set sail because I dreamed of being attacked by Shakuyaku's Kuja Pirates. Damn it, we've wasted our youth. Oh my god. She's really the Bo Hancock, man. That's hilarious. What's up? What are you up to, Shaki? It's funny because Gloriosa is literally a part of the Rocks Pirates. Do you reckon she quit so she could chase after a man? So does she join the Roger Pirates maybe? Like you did, Gloriosa? Does love always lead to ruin on the Isle of Women? Big Mom is asking her this, by the way. Like you know anything about the pain of love. You crank out kids like popcorn. That's hilarious. And we got a little, I almost said Kurapika, wrong manga. What's my man's name? Katakuri. And is this Oven? I think Oven here as well. I don't see, oh yeah. And damn, yo. What's the genie man's name? I can't remember off top. Anyway, I honestly can't imagine her getting lovesick. I'd never forgive her if she went after Roger. Which is funny because she doesn't want Roger. She wants Rayleigh. It's always Shocky this and Shocky that. At least you've only got eyes for me, right, Newgate? Freaking Ms. Bakken saying this. What did you just say? Oh, he said, I've never been in love with you. What did you just say? I'm the popular sensation, Ms. Bakken. Ain't that enough? No, I want you. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. No way, something crazy is happening. I'm not gonna lie, as a crew, the Rocks Pirates are just fun. It's just personality, power, just badass aura all the time. It's the Kuja Pirates. They're coming towards the coast. Huh? What? In Pirate Island's history, this incident is said to rank among the greatest, even with all that was yet to come. It's a goddess. I can die happy. Thanks for the ride, Tritoma. This will do. Yes, ma'am. Take care, Captain. The arrival of the world's most beautiful idol caused a commotion in this hive of murderous fiends. So this is Pirate Island. What brings you here, ma'am? This land is too filthy for you. You mustn't go any further. What's hilarious is that Shockey is turning niggas to stone, and she don't even got Boa Hancock's fruit. She don't even got the Mary no Me. So it's like, she just her beauty is enough to turn niggas to stone. Anyway, tears blur my vision, yet her light still blinds me. Is she real or am I dreaming? Okay, it's more. They dick riding her. Wait a minute, are you joining the Rocks crew like Gloriosa? No, I just want to live here for a while. What? That's pretty interesting. Quitting won't matter to the Marines. They'll always be after me since I was a pirate. So I'm gonna hide out here for a while with all of you. You'll protect me, right? Of course we will. Blah 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 blah. We'll blah 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 blah. Okay, we'll open a store. We'll build one for you. Let's grow some flowers for her. Okay. They glaze him. Hey, what's all the noise? Why are you rats making such a racket? The Rocks crew is back. This is bad. Don't blame her, Captain Rocks. This was our doing. Like, they ready to throw themselves on the sword for her, yo. This is crazy. Huh? What's she doing here? The pirate island of Hachinosu was abuzz with excitement. So she basically turned this place from just like a place that everybody is just congregating at, that pirates are just being dirty bastards at. And she basically opened up her bar and is gonna like elevate the awesomeness of this place, which is cool. Shockey's ripoff bar had finally opened. It's funny because she moves it from here to Sabadi Archipelago. They say the wait just to get in would take over a month. So she about to rob these niggas clean. Anyway, welcome. I'm so happy to see you. You'll be my first customers. Would you like a drink? She's an angel, and all their hearts are popping out their chest. I'm so weak, yeah. Shakuyaku was like a flower blooming in dry wasteland. Her very presence enriched the island. The inhabitants of Hachinosu came to covet her as a treasure, an irreplaceable crown jewel. I just can't open it. And I'll give you a hand. This place smells great. Yo, it is crazy, yo. But honestly, her fit is super fire. Also, like the dress that she got on. Let me finish the chapter. Unfortunately, a treasure is always the inevitable target of theft. Why is that? Is she related to Nico Robin or something? To the Nikos? Room of Authority, Marijwa. Very well, relay this to Harold. We shall accept Elbaf's admission into the world government on one condition. The warriors of Elbaf must kill Rocks. Do. That's what it will take for Harold to gain admission. The end. Break next week. Boo to break next week. But this was a good chapter. Not quite the highs of the last couple, you know what I'm saying? But it's interesting to see how Shockey is kind of like a pseudo member of the Rocks Pirates, even though she isn't like a real one. She really just kind of using them at the end of the day, which is pure, you know, Shockey energy, Boa Hancock energy as well. It's cool seeing the admirals and Garb, or vice admirals at this point, Garb, Sengoku, Osuru, seeing Kong as an admiral. I'm curious to see what the rest of the structure of the Marines looks like at this point in time, or how it's going to shift and change over time. Ida is just clear that she does not F with Rocks at all. And it's going to be interesting if something is going to happen between the two of them, because I kind of get that feeling from this chapter. And what else? Anything else important? Do you think that there's going to be an eventual, like, actual showdown battle between Harold and Rocks? Because maybe that's what that panel with Ida is kind of setting up. Some kind of betrayal from Rocks to Harold, even though Harold is clearly just that super loyal guy that they set up in the beginning of the chapter. So yeah, I think that that's pretty much what we're supposed to take from this chapter for the most part. Do you think that there's any other character that we know of in One Piece right now that's also going to be showing up in this flashback as a member of the Rocks Pirates, or potentially the Roger Pirates, or one of these other older crews? It would be very interesting if that is the case. That being said, let me know your thoughts on this chapter, and until next, not next week, but the week after, let's get it. Goodbye, y'all. Thank you.